Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model. Today I'll be doing a review on a Gemini Jets vintage American Airlines Boeing 747-100 in a 1/200 scale model in their previous livery. I purchased this model from Troy's Toys based out of Overland Park, Kansas. His website is www.troystoysinc.com. Allow me to share with you some information about the history of American Airlines, if you would please, before I go into details about this model. American Airlines is an American-based airline that was founded on April 15, 1926 in Chicago, Illinois as American Airways and operated under that airline's name until 1934 when the American Airways Company was acquired by the late E.L. Cord, who renamed it American Airlines shortly thereafter, and the airline officially commenced operations on June 25, 1936. The corporate headquarters of American Airlines is located in the Centerport Office Complex, which is located in Fort Worth, Texas, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located nearby on the grounds of the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, which is located approximately 22 miles northwest of downtown Dallas, Texas, which is also located in the Dallas suburb of Fort Worth, Texas. American Airlines also has operational hubs located at Chicago O'Hare International Airport, located in Chicago, Illinois, Miami International Airport, located in Miami, Florida, Los Angeles International Airport, located in Los Angeles, California, John F. Kennedy International Airport, located in Jamaica, Queens, New York, LaGuardia Airport, located in East Elmhurst, Queens, New York, Charlotte Douglas International Airport, located in Charlotte, North Carolina, Philadelphia International Airport, located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, located in Phoenix, Arizona, and Reagan Washington National Airport, located in Arlington, Virginia. American Airlines is currently the world's largest airline when measured by fleet size, revenue, scheduled passenger kilometers flown, as well as number of destinations served. As of August 2017, or at the time of this video review posting, American Airlines currently flies to 350 destinations in 55 countries across North America, South America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania, with the largest commercial fleet in the world of 957 aircraft, which consists of 125 Airbus A319s, 48 Airbus A320s, 217 Airbus A321s, 15 Airbus A330-200s, 9 Airbus A330-300s, 296 Boeing 737-800s, 49 Boeing 757s, 30 Boeing 767-300s, 47 Boeing 777-200ERs, 20 Boeing 777-300ERs, 20 Boeing 787-8 Dreamliners, 9 Boeing 787-9 Stretch Dreamliners, 20 Embraer ERJ-190s, and 52 McDonnell Douglas MD-80s. And in addition to the 957 aircraft that's currently operating in American's fleet, the airline also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 245 aircraft, which includes 2 Airbus A321s, 100 Airbus A321neos, new engine option, which is scheduled to enter American's fleet sometime in 2019, 22 Airbus A350-900 XWBs, extra wide-body aircraft, which those are scheduled to enter American's fleet sometime in late 2020, 8 Boeing 737-800s, 100 of the next generation Boeing 737-MAX 8s, which those are scheduled to enter American's fleet sometime this year in 2017, and 13 Boeing 787-9 Stretch Dreamliners. Also, as of August 2017, or at the time of this video review posting, American Airlines currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine, and the Boeing customer code for American Airlines is 23. Now let's take a look at the front of the box. You see here the gold Gemini 200 decal right there, the American Airlines title along with a logo, the computer generated picture of the aircraft type, and then there's the model information right there at the lower part of the box. And this is the back of the box you see here with all the Gemini Jets information, the American Airlines decal right there, as well as the Boeing official license product decal right there with the 747 title underneath the Boeing official license product decal. Then there's the Facebook/Gemini Jets. That's their social media page. You can go there and check out for models such as this one, as well as any other models you might be interested in as well. Okay, now you're looking at the top of the box here. You see the Gemini 200 decal in gold, as well as the warning information there as well. And this is the bottom of the box, the Gemini 200 decal. As well, you can go to their website as well, Gemini.Jets.com, and see if you can get this model or any other models you might be looking for there as well. And this is the left side of the box with all the information there, including the computer generated picture of the aircraft as well as the aircraft type. As well as the right side of the box, same information that you saw on the left side of the box. Alright. And this is the model stand that came with the model, what have you. And you see that black pattern right there on the model stand. When you put your model on that stand, that pattern there will prevent your model from being damaged or scratched. That's what that black pattern there is for. Alright, and this plastic bag you see here with all this stuff in here, these are the gear replacement doors featuring 2 little toothpicks. Please stay tuned as I go into detail for the purpose of these on this model later on. Alright, let's roll. Alright, with all that information out of the way about the history of American Airlines, all the details here on this box, the model stand, and the gear replacement doors on the package right there, with no further ado everyone, here is the model. There it is, the Gemini Jets Vintage American Airlines Boeing 747-100 in a 1/200 scale model in their previous livery. Allow me to share you some information about the American Airlines Boeing 747-100 and how it was acquired in their fleet. Okay, American Airlines originally had placed orders for 10 Boeing 747s in November 1966 and added 6 more orders in 1969. And received their very first Boeing 747 Jumbo Jet, which bears the registration ship number N9661 on June 18, 1970, and received their very last Boeing 747 Jumbo Jetliner, which bears the registration ship number N9676 on June 25, 1971. American Airlines at one time registered and operated as many as 16 of these iconic jetliners in their fleet, as American Airlines retired the majority of their Boeing 747s from passenger service by the late 1970s, while the remaining few, operated and served as cargo freighters until American Airlines eventually retired their very last Boeing 747 Jumbo Jetliner from the airline's fleet in 1985. Now let's talk about the livery here. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of miss this livery, man. You know what I'm saying? How about you? But anyway, this was American Airlines' second livery scheme that was introduced in 1967 and remained their signature trademark livery scheme for almost 46 years until January 17, 2013. That's when American Airlines unveiled their new current livery. Now you got an idea about the history of the aircraft and their livery. So with no further ado, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let me show you all the details on this vintage model. Let's roll. Alright, we're going to start at the front of the aircraft on the port side, where you see the nose gears right here, featuring the nose gear strut, the gear lights right there, the nose gear door with the partial registration ship number on there, 674, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, as well as the blue, white, and red cheek line right there. You also see the 747 luxury liner decal right there underneath the cheek line, the red cheek line that is. This title was displayed on the lower front of the fuselage on majority of their wide-body aircraft, such as the Boeing 747s, the Boeing 767s, the Boeing 777s, the McDonnell Douglas DC-10s, the McDonnell Douglas MD-11s, and their Airbus A300s. And then you come right here, you see the American title right here, the billboard title there. I'm going to show you at another angle. Now you see the American title right here above the blue cheek line right there, and as well as the inboard landing lights right there, very detailed. I'm going to show you those at another angle. Here it is. Now you got a better view of the inboard landing lights right there. It got the little jewels in it, makes it more realistic, very detailed. Now we're still on the port side of this aircraft, where you got the side view of the engines here. And these were the Pratt & Whitney JT9D-7AH engines that were used on this particular vintage American Airlines Boeing 747-100 Jumbo Jetliner. Very detailed there. The engine cones here, as well as there. The reverse thrusters there as well. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around, let you see the turbo fan blades, and they do spin, folks. Now you're looking at the front end of these engines. As I mentioned, the turbofan blade spin is also detailed there. See, there, as well as over here as well. And then you come over here, see the inboard landing lights right there, as well as the bogie gears right here and the bogie gear strut doors right there as well. Now you're looking at these engines on the starboard side. Turbofan blade spin over here as well. There. And then you're looking at the inboard landing lights right here on the starboard side, as well as the bogie gears right here, and the bogie gear struts and the bogie gear door there as well. Now you're looking at the front angle of this aircraft. Man, how shiny that mug looks. Woo, sexy. But you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows here, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gear struts, and the nose gear lights right there, the nose gear doors there as well. So with that said, I'm going to take it back to the port side / left side of the aircraft, because there's more information to share with you over there as well. Let's roll. And then behind these engines here, you see the bogie gears here on the port side, the bogie gear struts, the bogie gear door, as well as the center bogie gears is there as well. Now you're looking at the red navigation light here on the edge of the wing, and that little wingtip device there, I'm getting ready to put it at another angle, then I'm going to tell you what that is there. Alright, let's roll. Now let's talk about this antenna on the wingtip here. These wingtip devices are actually called high frequency antennas, and prior to the Boeing 747-100 variant, from the 747-100 such as this one to the Boeing 747-300, these high frequency antennas were installed on the wingtip of the aircraft, and the purpose of these high frequency antennas were for radio communications from the aircraft per se. That's what that long little deal there is for. Now you got an idea. Alright, we're still on the port side at the rear of the aircraft by the horizontal stabilizer right there. You see the registration ship number right there, N9674. Registration ship number N9674. This was the 14th of the 16 Boeing 747s that entered the American Airlines fleet, and the first test flight on this aircraft took place on April 23, 1971, and was delivered to American Airlines on May 12, 1971. Then was sold to Pan Am on December 1st, 1983. Then this aircraft was leased out to Tower Air on March 15, 1987. Then this aircraft was leased back to Pan Am on April 17, 1987. Then was sold to UPS in March of 1992. Then it was sold to Polar Air Cargo on August 31st, 1995. Then this aircraft was finally withdrawn from service, as this aircraft was eventually sent to the Roswell International Air Center storage facility that's located in Roswell, New Mexico, where this aircraft was eventually scrapped in December 2001. Now you're looking at the vertical stabilizer, the tail here. You see the American Airlines logo here displayed here. This was American Airlines' fourth logo that was first designed in 1931 by Goodrich Murphy, who was also an American Airlines employee at the time. Then the logo was later redesigned, sorry about that, in 1967 by the late Italian designer Massimo Vignelli, who was born in 1931 and died in 2014. This was the actual signature trademark logo for American Airlines for 46 years, until it was eventually replaced with their current logo, which is called the flight symbol, which is on the front part of on their fuselage, which was unveiled on January 17, 2013. Now let's take about the American flag decal above the American Airlines logo right there. This flag decal actually represents the country where American Airlines currently operates from, as one of the major flag carriers of the United States of America. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here. You see the auxiliary power unit, APU exhaust hole right here, as well as the strobe light underneath the auxiliary power unit exhaust hole. Now you're looking at this aircraft from the rear view angle. Alright, now you're looking at this aircraft from the starboard side, the front end. We see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear lights, the nose gear door with the partial registration ship number on there, the 747 luxury liner decal, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, another pilot door right there, the front cargo container door right here, the American Airline, the American title, billboard title right there, and then there's the blue, white, and red cheek line across that aircraft, as well as the inboard landing lights right here on the edge of the wing there as well. Now you're looking at these Pratt & Whitney JT9D-7A engines here on the starboard side, very detailed there as well. And then you're looking at the bogie gears here on the starboard side, as well as the center bogie gears there, doors there as well. The bogie gear struts and the bogie gear doors there. Now you're looking at the green navigation light right there, as well as the antenna wingtip device right there. Now we're looking at the back of the aircraft here on the starboard side. We see the blue, white, and red cheat line, and there's the rear cargo container door, as well as the AFT bolt bin door right there. No, you can't see it, but it's there. As well as the registration ship number, the American Airlines logo, as well as the American flag decal here displayed on the tail. Impressive. Now, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in detail, I'm going to show you one feature: the gears. They do roll. Perfect. They also tilt. Great. And the nose gear even swivels a little bit there as well. Okay. So with that said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's roll. Now we're going to start at the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft. We see the nose cone painted in white, blue, and red, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the power escape hatch door, the anti-collision beacon light here on this distinctive hump you see here. See the American titles on both sides of the aircraft. Okay, and then you see the vertical stabilizer, the tail, and you see the little dots right here on the horizontal stabilizer, as well as over here as well. Those are the illuminator lights that light up this tail here when it flew at nighttime. Now let's check out the wings, folks. No wing walkway, but you have the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you. The engines there. The fuel dump valve, the wingtip device, that little antenna there on the edge of the wingtip. Same over here. No wing walkway, but you got the flaps, slats, ailerons, what have you. The engines. The fuel dump valve, and the wingtip device, which is the antenna there for radio and communications. All right. Now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view there. Okay, you see the nose cone here painted in white and red. See the closed nose gear door, as well as the open nose gear door, and the nose gear right here. Some right here. The anti-collision beacon light right there, the hole where the stand goes in it, the center bogie gears, they do tilt. Perfect. See the Gemini Jets title right there, couple antennas there, the pressure relief valves, and the APU housing doors right there, the horizontal stabilizers. Let's check the gears over here. Tilt. Perfect. See the engine here, engine there, fuel dump valve, and the antenna wingtip device right there. Same over here. Engines. Perfect. Engine there, engine there, fuel dump valve, and the wingtip antenna device right there as well. Now I showed you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft in detail. Now I'm going to put it on that little wooden stand that I showed you earlier. So with no further ado, here is the model on the stand. Alright, finally got it on the stand with no problem. Looking at this model in a takeoff landing position here on the port side. Very detailed, nice little shiny livery you see there. Everything on point there. Now you're looking at the front angle of this aircraft model with the model on the stand from the front angle view. And now you're looking at this model from the starboard side with the model on the stand in a takeoff or landing position. And finally looking at this model from the tail cam angle. Very detailed. You see all the antennas here on the edge of the wings here. Man, the shiny looking model here. Impressive. Awesome. Now, before I take this model off the stand, I got in this position for a reason, and the reason I'm going to take the gears off, starting with the front gears, nose gears right here. They magnetic there. The gears here on the port side, magnetic there as well. The center bogie gears. I'm going to have to move the plane off the stand. Starting with the bogie gears here on the starboard side there. Magnetic there as well. And I'm going to have to take this model to stand here, get the rest of the gears off. You see here, Magnetic there as well. There as well. Okay. Put this back on here. Now, since I got all the gears off this model, I'm gonna let you see this model at a different angle without the gears. So here it is, folks. Now you see the model without the gears on the port side and in flight mode. Now you got one or two options from this point on. Now if you choose to leave it displayed like that without the gears, that's fine. This little packet there I showed you earlier with the gear replacement doors, the two toothpicks, that's what these gear replacement doors are for, to substitute your gears while you display your model in flight mode. Or you can go to plan B, option B, just keep the gears like in a takeoff landing position, gears up, gear down, don't make any difference. So I choose to leave mine on. It adds more value to the model, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Let's roll. Alright, now let's talk about the seating configuration, okay? This vintage American Airlines Boeing 747-100 jumbo jetliner seated 396 passengers in a two-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown, folks. From rows 1 to 16, that'll be from here to about right here. You have 66 first-class seats, and rows 18 to 53, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft right here. You have an additional 330 coach class seats, which bring a total of 396 seats. And then the upper deck right there, that was the executive lounge for first class passengers. Alright, that was a little private lounge for first class passengers. Okay, so with that said, and finally, American Airlines previously utilized their Boeing 747-100 jumbo jetliners exclusively on their long-haul domestic as well as their international flights from Chicago O'Hare to Boston, Los Angeles, Phoenix, San Francisco, and New York JFK. From Los Angeles to Chicago O'Hare, Boston, Detroit, Washington Dulles, Honolulu, Dallas Fort Worth, and New York JFK. And from Phoenix to Los Angeles, Chicago O'Hare, New York JFK. From Dallas Fort Worth to Los Angeles, New York JFK, San Francisco, London Gatwick, and Honolulu. And from New York JFK to Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Dallas Fort Worth, Chicago O'Hare, Phoenix, Arizona, and Honolulu, Hawaii. Well, folks, this concludes this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model. This model is still available, folks. I definitely highly recommend you get this model. All right. I still have some more American Airlines models to show you, but it's going to be a minute before I get to those. But anyway, please rate and subscribe and leave me your comments and suggestions and what I can do to improve my video quality, or if you have any questions about any other models, don't hesitate to ask those either. So with that being said, please take care, God bless, stay tuned, there's more model content coming.